What's up, guys? Yo, check it out. One of the new colors that are gonna be available on the Kings Must Rise website. This is just the prototype, but the upcoming drop, which we titled Broken Characters, is available now. And this is what's on the back. Mr. Gohan, sir. Come here, boy. Aww. He's hungry. Dude, can't get enough of this child. Okay. We're gonna go for a small ride in the Mustang. Today's plan is actually just to bring the Mustang to the garage. We'll go over the entire car, show you guys its condition, and maybe go over some plans that I do have for it. But before that, we're gonna be dropping this guy off at my parents' house because I don't trust bringing him to the garage yet. So also while we're at the garage, I can just clean it up and make sure that it's dog-proof. I don't want this guy falling off the mezzanine. Seriously, there's no rails or guards and he may just run off the mezzanine. So take precautions first. See you at my parents'. You're getting better, dude. Here you go. Let's go. Gonna let you out in a bit, okay? But we gotta feed it first. Alright. Into the old lair. This is where all the magic happened in my previous. Oh my goodness. Haven't seen this painting in a long time. I might put this up on my art website, Project Rocket, for sale. Because right now, these art pieces, they're just collecting dust down here. Looking for a green bandana. Oh, this is perfect. It's just Dougie.
Here.
There you go, my child. Go on, Chow! You're complete, boy! Wow! Come here, dog. I think he wants to go outside. Cool. Where's that boy? Oh no! Oh, I'll put it on later. Go on, come here. Aw. Sorry, bro. Here, let me take it off. Okay. Thanks, Mama. Yeah, it's okay. See, Mom. Thank you. When I was young, my mom hated the idea of getting a puppy. And after my sister got one, and my mom took care of it for a weekend, now she loves these things. I mean, growing up, she had a couple of dogs, but I think she was just scared about the unnecessary expenses that come with owning a dog. It really almost is like a child. You'll hear any dog owner say that it is. Anyways, time to take this baby to the garage. Haven't really gotten an opportunity to check it over, and just another one of those no hesitation things for its birdie. But hey, now we have a Mustang in our possession. It's missing a couple of pieces, but it starts up like a charm. It comes with this touch display unit. And actually, the guy who sold me this Mustang told me that it's already wired up for subwoofers and a sound system, which I actually have at the garage. So maybe this can be the vehicle that we can put that huge subwoofer in. Do that. Alright. Let us see if the Mustang fits in here. Let's get this thing cleaned up. Alright, so what I can tell from giving it a quick wash down is this isn't regular paint. I think this is just like really caked on Plastidip. So it's gonna be quite the chore to remove that. But I think if you use WD-40, it's gonna make the process so much easier. It's just, he basically did half the car, like the entire half bottom. So it's gonna be some work. And also, I also feel like this gray paint is a garage paint job, because you can see like areas underneath the side mirrors. There's a texture, so it's not the smoothest job. We'll get her dried off, and then we'll do a quick cinematic or B-roll to show you guys this 2005 base model Mustang. Dude, I just destroyed the mirror. Took the Mustang back out, but then I miscalculated coming in here, and there was another truck that was pretty much half blocking our garage door. I tested my luck, and next thing you know, I hear an explosion on my left side. Basically backed this part into the wall. And the thing about side mirrors for Mustangs is they don't fold in or out, so no flex, no leeway. Wasted, dude. So now I have to replace this part too. Fuck. All right, so do a quick overview. It's a 2005 base model V6 Mustang. As you can see, there's like a half two-tone color scheme going on the exterior. But this black part, this is not paint, nor is it Plasti Dip. So it's gonna be a bitch to try and sand this off. And also, I think this silver was garage painted as well, because there's a texture actually on the surface of this. And if we plan on wrapping this, those textures are gonna show through. Seriously, man. I think this is that rock guard stuff. I think it's the rear bumper that really is the most damaged on this car. Mechanically, it works fine, sounds okay. I may still have to get it looked over by an actual mechanic friend, but other than that, probably find a replacement for that somewhere. And now a new damaged side mirror. I was just not being aware. I turned one of the fogs yellow. I had extra film lying around, so fuck it, you know? There. That took like 2 seconds. Virtually free JDM fog lights. Just saying that to make myself feel good. Remember guys, it's the little wins in life that builds momentum for the bigger wins. Enough of my nonsense, let's keep looking at this car. Looks like this side marker is detached. These BC Racing coils are for the E30 that's sitting outside. That's Clark's E30 drift build. These just came in like 2 days ago, but obviously I don't think we really have enough space to do coilover installs in here. Kind of do, but I don't want to bring these two cars outside until all of the snow is gone. Canadians, give you a little peek. We just picked up this fridge for like $100 the other day. I've been trying to source one of these kinds of fridges. Red Bull or Monster, either or. Just wanted something man cavey. All right, I just found out that the key doesn't work on the trunk. It just doesn't go in all the way. And this is my only key. Before I break it, I'm gonna go make a spare. I just quickly checked Google sources. They didn't actually make any trunk release inside the car for this thing. So the only other way to open the trunk is to actually put down the back seat and use the emergency release. I can't even see, bro. I don't know what I'm looking at here. Emergency, emergency. What the fuck? Give me 1 sec. Alright then, the emergency trunk release is broken. There is none, so I can't even get access to the trunk. For now, we're just gonna clean up the interior, take some before photos before we go too heavy on the mods for this thing. Remember, this isn't gonna be something we keep for the long run. Definitely new to this kind of vehicle. The reason why I got this Beamer, this E36, was to kind of dip my toes in European cars. This same dealie, and this is the very first American muscle car I've ever touched. All right, we're gonna try and get a hold of anyone who works at a Ford and see if we can source these parts. I mean, kind of already taken a small look at what I can find on Amazon and eBay. Yeah, it's just, you're not gonna be able to find cheap shipping for bumpers on the interwebs. So I think it's better we just ask around and see if we can get a quote from the dealerships. Is the Mustang electronic for the rear latch? Or is it cable? Actually, what's wrong with the rear bumper? Oh, it's just, it completely smashed in. Okay. Yeah. Fingers must be drawing right now. No, a little bit of everything. I'm just going over your invoice right now, but that's a pretty good deal for a rear bumper, man. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, we can get it within 2 days. So yeah. I'll catch you later. Fuck yeah. Okay, thanks, man. Yeah. I'll catch you later. Peace. I contacted my buddy Kritz, who actually works at a Ford dealership, and he's gonna be getting me some of the parts that we need for the Mustang, including the rear bumper, a new driver's side mirror because I just broke it. Fuck. Oh, I think they were talking about getting me an actuator or replacing the lock on the outside of the trunk so I can actually get in from the outside. They're able to get me this stuff in 2 days, so that's a lot sooner than I thought. So this is the invoice so far. So a new mirror, retail is around 112 bucks, but they're giving it to me for 80 bucks. Rear bumper, that's less than 200 bucks for a rear bumper. These guys are hooking us up. So if I'm not mistaken, we can actually get onto fixing the Mustang in less than a matter of a week. Actually, all 3 of those cars, maybe 4, are all getting an extreme makeover, but I'm not entirely sure when we're gonna get started on the FRS. The E36, like I showed you guys already, we got the wide body kit in for that, and we just talked to Crits in getting us parts for the Mustang. So hopefully we can get that in a matter of days and get started on fixing up the Mustang too. I already showed you the interior. I don't know if this is all Mustangs, but there is no keyhole on the passenger side. Fairly clean. Oh, let's go into here. It came with this display. Glove box, works, vents. Yeah, this driver's side is missing a vent. Other than that, nothing else. So this is the exhaust. That's why it sounds so good, is the back muffler part basically is rusted off. I'll probably end up buying one of those cheap, like $80 Canadian Tire exhausts just to fill this in, and get one of my friends to weld in the hanger part. And also, yeah man, just try their best to reattach the exhaust, because this isn't very environmentally friendly. It doesn't really look like there's any other problem underneath. What do you think, Gohan boy? Don't like that. Hey, Gohan. Get out of there. Yo, fatty McBoom boom. Yeah man, that's pretty much it. Small little walk around of the Stang, and I made a small list on the board here of the things that need to be accomplished to get this at a sellable but profitable point. Dash controls and signals. I had to reattach the actual key ignition because that popped out on me, and none of the dash controls were working, so it's just the way you put the key in. Obviously rear bumper, trunk latch, air vent, driver side. We may get new wheels for this thing. So far though, looking at this list, it doesn't look like we're gonna be spending any more than $1,000. And remember, we're gonna be flipping this, so the plan is just really make it look pretty.